Amazon is investigating after one of its Echo devices recorded a family's private conversation and then sent it to a person on their contact list. A Portland, Oregon woman says she had no idea that her Amazon Echo listened to her and her husband and then shared their conversation with one of his employees. Yikes. Gary Horker of our Seattle affiliate, that's Cairo TV, broke this story. Gary, good morning.
Well, good morning. The woman whose name is Danielle says that she was shocked to get a phone call urging her to disconnect her Alexa devices right away. After her experience, she's vowing never to use them again.
My husband and I would randomly joke sometimes, like, I bet these devices are listening to what we're saying.
Until 2 weeks ago, Danielle's home in Portland, Oregon was wired in every room with the Amazon Echo. Her family used the Alexa app to do everything from turn up the heat to turn off the lights. But Danielle told us via Skype that their love for the Alexa changed with one alarming phone call.
The person on the other line said, "Unplug your Alexa devices right now."
That person was one of her husband's employees calling from Seattle.
He proceeded to tell us that he had received audio files, recordings from what was going on in our house.
Danielle says an Amazon Echo device in her home recorded a private conversation and sent a recording of it to the cell phone of a random contact, which was the employee in Seattle, about 175 miles away. This is part of that conversation.
Last new construction building. Biggest building. Yeah. Everything else is remodeled.
Danielle unplugged all of the devices and repeatedly called up Amazon. She says an Alexa engineer investigated her story. And did he tell you why it happened?
He said that the device guessed what we were saying.
In a statement to CBS, Amazon says, quote, background conversation was interpreted by Alexa as commands to record and send the message. As unlikely as this string of events is, we are evaluating options to make this case even less likely.
They have absolutely no right to listen and record my conversations. It's unheard of.
Well, Amazon says they take privacy very seriously. They called this a rare occurrence, and they're investigating to ensure that it does not happen again. Norah?
All right, Gary Horker of Cairo TV, thank you.
I think that's very troubling. Yeah. Imagine if we were listening to the conversation at the Tracy home. John said we'd hear him and Ann say, "Oh, I love my job. How great are Norah and Keon?"
Yeah.
Exactly okay, right. Dickerson. But good thing they were only talking about hardwood floors.
I know. I've got two of those devices in my home by different makers.
Just
careful.
Sometimes they interrupt conversation as if we've said something. So this feels like it
they're
could
listening
happen
all
in
the
our
time.
house.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm with
Careful.
you. All right. Delete it if something gets sent to you from our house.
Okay. Delete. Got it.
Don't post to that Instagram feed of yours.
Yes, but if the flowers
Whatever
arrive,
do you
they're
mean,
from
Norah O'Donnell?
Yeah.